Graduands and guests, it gives me great pleasure as Head of School of Education, Midwifery and Social Work to open this ceremony for Kingston University. Graduands, we have been demanding of you and you have delivered. Through your degree journey, you've confronted and navigated countless challenges. Being here today proves the strength of your character, your intellectual and professional capabilities to achieve this high award. Your degree is very well earned. I want you all to remember what you've achieved today in your future professional careers or personal lives. Whatever opportunities or challenges come your way, remember your journey and tell yourself, I've got this. You have been valued students in our Faculty of Health, Science, Social Care and Education, and we want you to be proud of your faculty. We're partners at the cutting edge of the professions, and this year we've had several achievements, including rolling out a major project to develop and deliver specialist dyslexia training for teacher training students, funded by the Driver Youth Trust, including supporting Jamie Oliver's campaign launched at the Houses of Parliament for better support for children with dyslexia in schools. Opening our new immersive healthcare simulation facilities by Sir Ed Davey, social work and education simulation facilities as well at Kingston Hill. Social work staff have launched a first of its kind graduate diploma programme to transform children's residential care, which has been praised by the Chief Social Worker for England. We won our London Hire Award for outstanding wellbeing support for nursing students, and learning disability researchers from the faculty were recognised as finalists in the prestigious Times Higher Education Awards for their research project, which supports people with learning disabilities to have conversations about death and end-of-life care planning. Today is a huge celebration for everyone. So as a result, you must treat this ceremony accordingly. It is not a ceremony for silence and polite applause. So when your friend or loved one steps out onto this stage, feel free to clap, whistle, holler if you must, and take as many pictures as you like. We would like all graduates to celebrate the success of your classmates. So when you have received your certificate, please return to the hall to applaud your fellow graduates and friends who may not have supporters here. We ask all guests and graduates to remain in your seats until the end of the ceremony. This is your day, and we want you to express yourselves and, most of all, enjoy it. Be proud, because we are proud of each and every one of you. I now invite the Provost to address our ceremony.
Good evening. Isn't this lovely? I've seen so many beautiful bunches of flowers. Somebody's very lucky. If you haven't seen them yet, look forward to it. So, a huge welcome to all of you. Our esteemed graduands, it may come as a little bit of a surprise to hear that today isn't just about you. It's also about thanking all those very special people whose support and love has enabled you to be here today. For many of you, it's your parents. For others, it's husbands, wives, children, and your friends. These are the people who've been with you on this journey, right there when you needed them most, bringing food to your door, making you a coffee when you're working late. Many of you have faced tough times, perhaps academically, or perhaps just trying to balance working to earn a living, studying, and just living life. Throughout all of this, your supporters here today have been there for you. And I think now's a good chance for all of you graduates just to stand up and give them a big round of applause. Well done. Yeah, thanks, Mom. So before we commence with the conferment of your awards, I want to share with you just a few thoughts from me about Kingston University for you to take away with you alongside your own memories. So Kingston University is truly innovative in its education, and it's introduced future skills to all of its undergraduate programs, cementing our position as the leading university for future skills in the United Kingdom. Future skills are those human-centric skills most valued by employers, such as self-awareness, creative problem-solving, and resilience. And we all know resilience is incredibly important when you're working in healthcare. Every student now on an undergraduate programme at the university is benefiting from studying future skills, and reports on our future skills education programme have been celebrated in the Houses of Parliament and recognised as transformational in Westminster Hall debates. Alongside our innovative teaching and our excellence shown by our TEF Gold, we've also been recognised as working towards advancing race equality with a bronze race equality charter mark. We've also been recognised for our action to improve the outcomes for staff with disabilities by achieving a Disability Confident Employer Level 2 status. And our KU Cares team took home the Equity and Opportunity Award at the University Alliance Awards for their support for young adult carers. Kingston University is also continuing to invest in its estate, and that's not something many universities can do right now. And you heard we've recently opened some new simulation suite at Kingston Hill, and we continue alongside all of this to do important research, and several of our researchers have won prestigious awards for their research and the impact that it will have. So, thank you very much, and I know today is going to be very special. Beginning the awards by recognising exceptional achievements through the conferment of an honorary degree. The award to be conferred is to Claire Capito in recognition of her outstanding contribution to midwifery. So,
Thank you. It is my great pleasure to introduce to you Claire Capito. I first met Claire in 2010 when we were both supervisors of midwives and seconded to the local supervising authority in London. Claire and I led a number of events during this time, including providing education and development to teams of midwifery supervisors in London. Claire also led an initiative to work with nursing and midwifery agencies to support and develop agency midwives in their NHS practice, and worked with independent midwives to enhance the communication between them and the NHS London maternity services. The focus of Claire's work was then, as now, always to enhance care provided to pregnant women, birthing people and their families, and to support midwives in achieving this ambition. Following the disestablishment of the statutory midwifery supervision in 2017, Claire was instrumental in ensuring that there remains a robust support services available to midwives, irrespective of their area of practice. Claire's experience, expertise and influence extends far beyond clinical practice, and she has provided leadership in midwifery education and policy at national and international levels. An example of this leadership is her involvement in the development and implementation of something we called A-Equip, which is Advocating and Educating for Quality Improvement, which is a model and framework designed to enhance professional resilience and well-being. Claire was pivotal in introducing the professional midwife advocate role, which is part of this model, across London. And this model has transformed as the support system for midwives, ensuring they have the tools to work in demanding environments. So successful was the professional midwife advocate and its underlying framework that it has been adopted by other professions, such as our nursing colleagues and allied health professions. In fact, Claire was chosen to lead the Professional Nurse Advocate programme in London, overseeing its rollout across 32 NHS trusts and more than 1,000 professional nursing advocates. Her vision is clear. Professional midwife advocate, professional nurse advocate roles are not just complementary, they are essential to creating a culture where staff feel valued and their well-being is maintained and providing exceptional patient care. Claire has a long history with Kingston University. She has regularly supported both undergraduate and postgraduate students as a guest lecturer, providing teaching where she shares her expertise of her roles and obviously the professional midwifery advocate framework. These sessions are thoughtful, insightful, and are always very well evaluated by the midwives on those courses. Claire makes every effort to ensure that she meets the trainees who are doing the professional midwifery advocate or nursing advocate programmes so that she can talk to them about ongoing development and support. In fact, Claire was instrumental in setting up the PMA network group, which supports the professional midwife advocates in London. Many of the academic team themselves are professional midwife advocates and also value that support. She has developed conferences and organised and facilitates these to support the midwifery profession. Claire has a long career as a clinical midwife, consultant midwife. She's been deputy chief midwife in London, just to mention a few. But since 2023, Claire has served as the head of the Professional Midwifery Advocate Programme for NHS England and steering the national strategy and embedding advocacy into everyday practice. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the role of the PMA was seen as being imperative to support staff, as staff were scared to go into work and anxious about taking, obviously, COVID home to their families. And then the PMA role became very much something that nursing realised they too could benefit from, which is where Claire has been involved in developing that. Claire is an exceptional person, not just for the work she does, but the woman that she is. She is warm and caring at her core, always approachable, non-judgmental, and very friendly. Throughout her career, she has demonstrated a willingness to take on a challenge, to speak up for others and the profession. She looks forward to how the profession can develop, how it supports women, birthing people and families, and is not held back by a nostalgic mythical age of the bygone midwifery. Midwifery remains a dynamic profession that needs to be led by dynamic leaders, which Claire has proved herself to be. Provost, I have the honour to present Claire Capito to you for the conferment of the degree of Doctorate of University Honoris Causa.
By the authority vested in me as Provost of Kingston University, it is with great pleasure that I confer upon you, Claire Capito, the degree of Doctor of the University, Honoris Causa, in recognition of your outstanding contribution to midwifery. My congratulations to you.
Good evening, ladies, gentlemen and graduates. It is an honour to be standing here and quite overwhelming, but it's absolute pleasure. Professor Kathy Curtis, Provost, and Kingston University, thank you very much for bestowing me with the award of Honorary Doctor of the University. And Dr. Georgina Sims, thank you for my wonderful introduction. I am extremely proud and honoured to accept this award, along with my invited guests who are sitting over there. It's so wonderful that they can witness this as well, so thank you. And also amazing that you're all here as well, going to be getting graduated as well. As Georgina mentioned, I do have a long association with Kingston University, teaching undergraduate and postgraduate students and working with your admissions team with commissioned professional nurse advocate training programs. In 2018, I also completed my professional midwifery advocate training program here too. I have had a very long career in midwifery, which spans over 36 years, and thus to speak to you about this in 5 minutes poses a huge challenge. So, I just want to talk a little bit about midwifery and how we learn. Over the centuries, midwives have used storytelling to impart knowledge and learning, and this has always been my preferred style of teaching. Thus, I plan to use my time with you tonight, providing you with a couple of stories and reflect upon these career-defining times, and using something called diamond moments. This is because diamonds are precious and rare and come in different cuts and colours, large or small, and are placed under enormous pressure and stand the test of time, which is like our unique midwifery profession, and I can see my own midwifery career in this as well. I qualified as a midwife in 1989 at the Exeter School of Midwifery. My training was neither a degree or diploma programme, but it was very practical and utilised learning through experience and stories. During my training, I spent 3 months in Crediton with an experienced community midwife who was well known and respected in the community. She championed me with her positive feedback and confidence in my ability to be a midwife, and inspired me to work as a community midwife. I returned to London as a newly qualified midwife, and after 2 years, I succeeded in obtaining my dream job as a community midwife in one of the Riverside teams at the West London Hospital, which later became Chelsea and Westminster Hospital. During the first month in the first team I worked in Kensington, we had 6 home births booked, and I managed to attend 2 of them and felt that I'd made it. This is where I wanted to be, supporting women and their choices at a seminal time in their lives. One of the home births took place in Hyde Park Tower, which was home to the families of the Household Cavalry, and on-duty soldiers were there to carry our birth equipment up the many flights of stairs in that tower. I think it had 27 flights, but anyway, it was enough. As a team of midwives, we also provided continuity of care. And one night, I was in the hospital with a Congolese woman. It was just the 2 of us in the room. It was dark, it was very quiet, and she rested, lying on her side. Suddenly, she started singing. And within minutes, I was watching her birth, her baby, still in its membrane sac, just like a veil over the baby's face and body. Just beautiful. And her singing was mesmerising. When babies are born in their membrane sac, also known as on-call, it's not harmful, but it is very rare. 1 in 80,000 births, they think. Historically, it's believed that call-bearers were destined for greatness, protected from drowning, and possessed special spiritual gifts. And I often wonder what happened to that child, or an adult now. I was involved in many wonderful births in my 5 years working in the Riverside teams. And my last birth was on a Thames barge, moored on the River Thames in Pimlico. I'd met the mother many times during her first birth and knew her well. When she called me, she knew I wasn't far away, but said, "Quick, you need to be here soon." And when I arrived, I just managed to catch the baby as I walked into the bathroom. No time to put on gloves. Over the last 20 years, the focus of my work has been much more on leading on improvements in maternity services, Georgina mentioned, as well as working more directly with staff. And I've always believed that caring for the carers means that they in turn can provide good quality care to the people they care for. There have been many diamond moments during this time, and today I just want to mention these moments that relate to how having courageous conversations that are compassionate are essential qualities when working with staff. Providing constructive feedback can be a challenge, and it's always very rewarding to hear from the staff and thanking me for my honesty and kindness, and that they had found a new way of working or a new role to work in. I love working and developing staff, particularly those who have not always been given opportunities and great investment in their careers. Being able to provide them with the time and the space to listen and support them to consider their options, and then watching them blossom and grow in confidence and achieve their dreams and succeed in their careers is so gratifying and fills me with such pride. This evening, you have heard only a very few of my diamond moments, as there are too many to mention. However, I would like you to take away, all of you take away, the importance of compassion and kindness to those you work with, as it's important for creating safe work environments, and that in turn makes it safe for the women and birthing people that you care for, and equally all the staff around you as well. Compassion and kindness empower professionals to reflect, recharge, and thus deliver the best care possible. These are essential qualities for the midwifery and nursing professions, and I will continue to focus on this over the next few years before retirement beckons. I am proud to be part of this advocacy movement, which has been enhanced by being bestowed this award, Doctor of Kingston University. This is indeed a diamond moment for me, and thank you very much.
So, graduates and guests, it is now time to greet our former students whose achievements the university celebrates today. This ceremony is the public recognition of conferment of the hard-won degree, diploma and certificate.
Provost, I have the honour to present to you graduates in the Department of Midwifery. Juliet Adoma. Iman Ahmed. Khadija Sahar Ahmed. Zoe Arhin. Deborah Barker. Verity Barnes. Lucia Beanie. Samantha Buckle. Katrina Burton. Mariel Cabasa. Gemma Clark. Millie Collins. Paige Cummin. Millie Davis. Rachel Day. Maria Durka. Anna Granger. Vanessa Harrison. Zahira Hawk. Joanna Calambe. Martha Kamara. Rachel Keane. Christina Kirio. Jessica Littlejohn. Fanula McFadden. Katie Madanat. Samaya Malik. Maggie Manai. Tamsin Marceau McGee. Mary McGrath. Jade Miles. Joan Grace Nantamu. Kimon Nelson Gibson. Kamalika Nunn. Christine Oganeye. Shauna O'Neill. Ezekiela Oseapoku. Hectoria Owusu Ajiman. Tara Filbert. Stephanie Langani. Carly Saunders. Siham Sheikh Osman. Isabella Smith. Acacia Toombs Hills. Zaizanen Francis Cordero Valmonte. Jessica Werfali. Lily Whitaker. Emania Xavier Demora. Nina Archer. Fauzia Razak. Alicia Johnson. Melinda Lafayette. Wendy Masunda. Caitlin McCarthy. Lillian Nadede Quay. Indrana Shrestha. Lorraine DeToya Simon Barrows. Aistia Boachi. Didzai Mudamburi. Megan Jenkins. Elizabeth Abalaji. Jade Anderson. Asma Benaim. Fiona Briers. Shannon Carth. Gemma Collinson. Shaquilia Davis. Cassandra Dover. Raymonde Edwards. Alice Goodburn. Melanie Green. Caitlin Hain. Emily Higginson. Rosemary McDonald. Jessie Martin. Nicola O'Connor. Jacqueline O'Fay. Ya Opong. Margarita Rodriguez. Hannah Robinson. Katie Scruton. Maya Smith. Pamela Ade Oteng. Katie Allen. Nakisha Anderson. Grace Estabilio Contape. Charlotte Dixon. Faustina Druma. Naomi King. Cassandra Ya Asante Kieri. Evelyn Obasi. Patience Odigye. Nkechi Oke Kiaru. Agnes Okpe. Silan Patrick. Isata Sise.
Provost, I have the honour to present to you the Nursing Associate graduates. Hamda Ali. Rowan Al-Mutari. Anna Ashrifi Frempong. Karina Annabel Espin Gualatuna. Zara Hassan. Suad Hussain. Rukia Mohammed. Christopher Pooley. Well done. Praise Reginald. Well done. Melvina Touré. Hannah Alvis. Laura Basquet. Awarded the school prize, Holly Bond. Sophie Fairlam. Christopher Harwood. Julia Kalinowska. Well done. Frederick Mensah Bonsu. Well done. Darius Miller. Agnes Opoku. Linda Reed. Delane Reed. Grant Rolfe. Rosamond Roche. Darmini Vijendra. Lauren Whale. Jennifer Willis. Provost, I have the honour to present to you adult nursing graduates. Abiola Aziz. Nicola Bunston. Lauren Carr. Suraj Dawu. Angela Durrant. Amber Atif Gill. Anna Fiona Mirembe. Gemma Murphy. Gloria Ancia. Victoria Odeshashan. Candice Pinnock. Chantal Rouse. Awarded the school prize, Luke Thompson. Abby Whedon.
Provost, I have the honor to present to you graduates from the Department of Workforce Development. Rajni Nalikil. Christine Gonzalez. Sujiva Hetigoda. Zoe Warren. Arnold Richard Albunan. Dino Dominic. Shamna Majid. Jamila Charles. Elaine Dolmeya. Juliana Okoye. Shania Prophet. Greshel Anayasan. Arifa Femi. Bincy Jacob. Jyotimol Jacob. Chawan Liu. Legina Pituratal Kuryachan. Hi. Gina Jude Panekel Judith. Sunu Sujit. Amelia Vella. Amy Jane Cooper. Amandeep Kaur Dahale. Victor Richards Ayodele. Christian Diaded. Soumya John. Samantha Matthews. Jennifer Morit. Frank Obasui. Tiago Prates de Almeida. Vanessa Sokoho. Andrew Williamson. Catherine Sutherland. Provost, that concludes the graduate awards to be presented at today's ceremony.
Good evening, everyone. It's truly an honour to stand here today to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of my fellow graduates, as a proud graduate of midwifery. I would like to begin by thanking the graduation team and everyone who has worked behind the scenes to make today possible. Today feels like a moment we imagined many times and at times wondered if we would ever reach. Yet here we are, celebrating not just a qualification, but a journey that has shaped who we are and who we are becoming. This graduation does not mark the end, but the beginning of a new chapter. The path ahead will not always be straightforward, and there will always be moments that challenge us. But it's often through those challenges we find our true strength. This degree stands as evidence of that. It represents not only our academic success, but our commitment, perseverance, and determination, especially during the demanding days, placements, deadlines, and life in between. Kingston University, what began as simply a place to study, gradually became home. From the lecturers, libraries, skills labs, canteens, cafes, shops, and Kingston itself, these spaces became part of our journey where we have grown personally and professionally. Kingston truly became our home away from home. As Kingston became a place of community and belonging for many of us, I would like to take a moment to invite you to celebrate our graduation by giving back. Each year, the graduating class comes together to support the Class Gift programme. With a small donation of £5, you can contribute to the Student Support Fund, supporting Kingston students facing unexpected financial challenges. Your generosity can make a real difference and help ensure that more students are able to continue their studies and share in moments like today. You can find more details in the graduation programme or at the alumni stand inside the townhouse. And if you've already donated, thank you. And please don't forget to collect your Class of 2025 tote bag at the drinks reception. As we celebrate this milestone, it's essential to acknowledge those who have supported us throughout this journey. To our lecturers, course leads, personal tutors, directors, and academic staff, thank you for your unwavering dedication, endless support, and commitment to our education. To the library administration teams, IT services, restaurant, cafe, cleaning, and support staff, thank you for creating an environment that allowed us to learn, grow, and succeed. As a midwifery graduate, I want to thank the midwives who've trained us, our clinical placement facilitators who guided us throughout placement, and I want to also thank the women and birthing people who trusted us during some of the most important and vulnerable moments of their lives. And to my fellow graduates, congratulations. Many of us began this journey as strangers and along the way became friends. And for many of us, a source of strength we relied on more than we realized. For me, that was my girls. Friends that I will cherish forever. From the late night debriefs to self-care nights, laughters, reassurance, and moments that made all the difference. I truly would not have survived university without them. On a more personal note, this degree would not have been possible without my lovely parents over there. Their sacrifices and courage in moving from the Philippines to this country to create a better life for our family opened the doors that led me here. Every opportunity I've had stands on the foundation they built me. I would not be where I am today without them. To my not-so-little sister and brother, thank you for your support and belief in me. Thank you. I hope I have shown that with hard work and perseverance, anything is possible, and I cannot wait to celebrate the day when you both graduate too. And to my loving boyfriend, thank you for standing by me through every high and every low of this journey. Your patience, reassurance, and unwavering belief gave me the strength during the moments I needed most. You are all my pillars to my success. I love you all so much. Above all, I thank God for the strength, guidance, and grace that carried me through this degree, and for the opportunities for the opportunities he has opened for me beyond it. I know I speak on behalf of many of us when I say that none of us reached this moment alone without our loved ones. To our families, friends, children, and everyone who supported us, your love, encouragement, and belief in us carried us through challenges, lifted us in moments of doubt, and inspired us to keep going. You have celebrated our successes, nurtured our dreams, and reminded us of what is possible. We are here because of you, and we are eternally grateful. And finally, to conclude, my fellow graduates, please let us show our appreciation with a big, heartfelt round of applause for everyone who helped us reach this moment. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you very much, Sizenin, for that wonderful vote of thanks. And I think one of the things that you talked about there was having a home here at Kingston. And I want you to know you've always got a home here at Kingston. Please do not be strangers. We're here for you. Because for all of you, the friendships you formed at Kingston, the times you've shared, the life lessons you've learned, and the memories you take with you are just as important as your degree. And as you inevitably stay in touch with each other, we want you to stay in touch with us too. So your links with us should not end here. This is just the beginning. Our Kingston alumni team will always be here to support you however we can. So just go to our website to find out what the benefits are of keeping connected with us. So you're all automatically a member. Those benefits are already yours, and we'll keep in touch with you about what's happening in Kingston, and you'll receive invitations to come along to our alumni events, use our networking contacts, and consult our careers service. But we also love hearing from our alumni. Any news, be it personal or professional, we'd love to hear from you. All of us at Kingston would be delighted to receive an email from you, a LinkedIn message, or tag us in your social media. And I have to just say here as well that so many of the people on this stage with me are also former Kingston graduates and have worked with us over the years. And so we want you to stay in contact with us and really enhance the next generation of midwifery and nursing education. So we will be in contact with you as well. We are all so proud of you. Your future will always be important to us, whether it's in 10 days, 10 months, or 10 years, because you chose Kingston and you'll always be part of our family. So, I'm delighted to say that we have come to the end of our ceremony and now the partying can begin. So, can we please kindly ask you that you're upstanding when we proceed off the stage? Follow us through the exits and make your way to the ceremony reception at the townhouse. Thank you all so very much and have a wonderful day.